What is going on, guys? This is Daniel, and today I will be showing you some of the Pelicans offensive sets. They are currently ranked 4th in terms of offensive efficiency so far this season, so I will be breaking down a few of their sets that have contributed to their success. You can think of this as an offensive breakdown if you'd like, so let's get to it. The Pelicans started off the game in a pick and roll set, and they put Ajinka, the center, at the high post so Gordon could maybe hit him and they can get a high-low alley-oop to Davis. They get it to Ajinka here, but notice how low DeMarcus Cousins is sagging off of Ajinka so he can simply take a short jumper. Same set again, but notice how little contact Davis makes on this screen, forcing Gordon into a tough contested miss. All NBA teams run flex sets, where here Davis will have an option of using a cross screen or a down screen. Here he chooses to use the down screen, which results in an inefficient jumper. I like this better same set, where Davis will choose to use the cross screen, which allows Gordon to use the down screen, and he hits a floater. Clever set here where Jrue Holiday will first UCLA cut to the basket, but then turn around and set a back screen for Davis. Then Holiday pops back on top, receives a screen and roll. This eventually leads to a Davis drive and he can't hit. Same set again, but this time Austin Rivers turns it over. Different set, but it's similar as they'll simply zipper cut Eric Gordon and they'll flow into a screen and roll on top. This is a very common NBA set, and Gordon can drive off of this and find Anderson for a layup. Again, a zipper cut for Gordon here, but this is a designed isolation for Gordon to attack Nick Stauskas, not a very good defender, and he does that and scores. Same zipper cut into an isolation for Gordon, but this time Ben McLemore is defending him, who's considerably quicker, and he gets a steal and forces a turnover. I've grown to be fond of this play, as first the big man will set an on-ball screen, then roll to the basket and get a back screen looking for a pass, and here the person who set the back screen, Eric Gordon, pops to the top and is wide open, but Jrue Holiday doesn't get it to him fast enough. This stalls the offense and they eventually turn it over on a travel. They run this play again and Anderson can simply pop to the top and hit a wide open 3. Same set again, and they simply flow into a screen and roll here, and Rivers has to recognize they switched. So Carl Landry is guarding him and Anderson is guarded by a point guard, so Rivers should exploit one of these mismatches. Instead, he settles for a fadeaway jumper. Tyreke Evans runs it here as the ball handler, but he seems very unenthusiastic about the play, not attacking, but fortunate for them, Gordon bails them out by hitting a tough jumper. But this is how it's supposed to be run, as Davis sets the screen, rolls, and receives an alley-oop. Once more this set, and off of this Davis can get good post position, he just can't convert. The Pelicans also ran a double staggered screen and roll, with Anderson popping and Davis rolling, and here they find Anderson popping for a wide open 3. Double staggered screen and roll, and things stall a bit, but heads up by Jrue Holiday to curl off Anderson, attack middle, he misses, but nice tip in by Davis. The Pelicans, like most NBA teams, run a decent amount of horns, and here's the standard double ball screen where Holiday could choose to use either screen, and here it results in a tough miss by Davis. This play out of horns is one of my favorites. 1 would execute a dribble handoff with 2, and then 5 would screen for 2, and look what 2 has. He could attack himself, hit 4, hit 5 rolling to the basket, or kick out to a shooter. Here the Pelicans run it nicely and get Gordon a great look at a floater. Out of horns, Holiday will hit the high post, and then he'll screen away for Luke Babbitt. Davis dribbles to the opposite corner, and they reset on top. Then they flow into what looks like a flare screen for Anderson, but watch Davis. He slips the screen, cutting to the basket when he sees an opening, and gets a dunk. Again, the screen away action out of horns, and here Anderson dribbles at Gordon, who came off a down screen. This gets a switch. Anderson has a mismatch with Stauskas on him and isolates in the post and scores. They ran this play out of horns, putting Evans at the high post, where Davis will receive a screen and then screen for Evans. This works perfectly, getting Davis an alley-oop. Same set again, and Davis sets a poor screen negating the action, but Gordon can bail them out by hitting a very tough 3. Once more they ran this set, but here Evans turns it over. This play is right out of the Princeton offense, where the two guards, John Salmons and Rivers, will receive down screens, and Ajinka on top will choose between the two to execute a dribble handoff. Here Ajinka chooses Salmons, and this flows nicely into a screen and roll with Rivers, and this gets Salmons an open 3. Not the same set, but it's similar, as Drew Holiday will receive a double staggered screen into a dribble handoff from Davis. This gets Holiday going, and he can attack the basket and draw a foul. This is very common, as Davis will receive a screen and then screen for the ball. Same set, but notice how Rudy Gay can go under the screen because Tyreke Evans isn't a good shooter, and Evans bricks a 3. Notice here how Gordon will set the screen, then pop to the top, catching the defense napping and getting an open 3. Well, there you have it, guys. You can see how the Pelicans clearly have some interesting and clever plays to allow their star offensive players to thrive. Well, thanks for watching, and see you next time.